2021 in the next coming weeks and month, and probably, for round two, as the pandemic, as we expect, should be getting worse in the fall and the winter. So we hope to keep moving around and expanding, so we could do it several days a week throughout the county. So thank you for indulging me on that. But back to our regular agenda. I have 3 items on tonight's agenda, Chairman, and through you, I'd like to highlight the third one. This is a memorandum of understanding that the board is voting on. It's an agreement between the county and the Union County Improvement Authority that gets the ball rolling toward the construction of a new county government complex on West Grand Street in Elizabeth. Once we formalize this agreement, the next step will be issuance of a RFQ competitive bid for the planning, design, and construction of the complex in conjunction with the UCIA. The plan is to consolidate employees from the current admin building and from 4 other leased facilities throughout Elizabeth into these 2 new buildings. By financing this through the Improvement Authority and the elimination of these leases, the county will save approximately $120 million over the next 30 years in rent payments. So also worth noting that the construction will create jobs as well. So I'll be happy to answer any questions on the 3 items I have before you.
Okay, I'll look for hands if there's any that pop up. Okay, I don't see any hands at this point. Oh, Freeholder Mudded.
Sorry, late one. Just in terms of number 2, County Manager, have those applications been sent out yet to the libraries, or are those still pending?
I'm actually going to defer to that one to Vicky Durbin, who's runs our open space program. She administers the grants, so she could speak more on that for us.
Thanks.
There she is.
Thank you, County Manager, Chairman, and Freeholders. Good evening. If the grant is approved tonight by the Freeholder Board, it will be released tomorrow to the libraries, and it's the 20 public libraries in the County of Union.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
This is good news for our libraries for sure, 100%. Thank you, Freeholder Garrettson.
Yes, good. Can you, on number 3, could you expand a little bit more on the project that we'll be working on?
Sure. The plan or the hope is to build 2 new buildings over at the West Grand site, which is several blocks over my right shoulder. Right now, the county leases and owns several properties throughout Elizabeth, the Al Bender building, the Alfie Airy building. We also rent space at Parker Road, and we have an office in the Bank of America building, plus where elections and taxation is, which is a building we own. The hope is to build 2 new buildings and consolidate all of county government into one site a couple blocks away from right here.
And what is the anticipated number that we're looking for to finance this?
Oh, that will depend on the bids or that comes back. Part of the beginning process is to send out the proposal and see what kind of bids people come back with and what it will cost. The guesstimate right now is we are looking at about 100 to 125 million to build both these buildings.
But didn't we have some proposals before? Because I know this was not the first time we've heard this. So if there is any information from the first round or the first time that we started thinking about this, can we just circulate that, maybe Chairman or County Manager? That would be great.
Whatever we have, I will send over.
Okay. Good. Ed, thank you for that update. I, for one, am excited we're taking this next step on these buildings, new admin building. As the county manager points out, we'll be saving significant dollars by rent elimination and consolidation of our services. I think it's a great step for this county and a good step moving forward. I am going to ask Freeholder Mudded to take a note because, I created a committee when I became chairman this year, the Facilities Committee, and it had specifically to do with this project. And there is a subcommittee of this Freeholder board. So Freeholder, I'll be talking to you and you can coordinate with the county manager some conversations with that committee to kind of help the rest of us understand you guys can do as all our committees do, public safety or finance or wherever, dig deeper and kind of understand that for the rest of us. That will be really helpful. It's too important a project to not be fully in tune with, and I'm sure we all will be. Okay, so great. I want to give a quick commercial on that. So thank you, Freeholder Mudded.